Hello everyone, I'm Gefepido, and this is Iron Legion Part 2. So, squad should have slightly more damage potential now. And not particularly because of her ability, although that helps. Honestly, I'm just glad I don't need to worry about shielding Vec with guard mech anymore. Now let's see. Vertex, as I said, not too bad aside from the boss. Fucking Hill Leader. Watchtower, not that bad aside from, well, honestly the hard part with Godzilla is how much damage he does, but... And I just don't actually know much about or remember much about Mason Leader. I'm sure Generic told me something. May as well get this out of the way while it's not too bad. Okay. So what do we think? This doesn't look too shabby. Let's see what happens. Alright, so... Yeah, I'm not sure what the ideal way to approach this is. Should I maybe do like this? I'll figure it out. Oh, right. Forgot about her. Okay, let's see. So if I put Quan here and, well, I don't want to push the stink bug into an exosuit, but... Hang on, 1, 2, 3, okay, so I could actually move... I could move this exosuit over here and put the other one here to smash the stink bug into the mantis. And then... I could actually flip the... mantis then. And I'm not sure what I'm doing with this guy. I mean, I could also just do this. Though if I'm going to start damaging Vec, I might as well just try to get rid of this stink bug, since I'm not in a very good position to be blocking spawns this turn. Then I could do this. Not sure how the Shatter Missile ended up first on the list, but it doesn't much matter, does it? Supporter, is that one the... Oh, hey, that's not bad at all. Especially for the artillery. And... Alright, that's good enough for now. Okay. So I assume I'm putting this mantis in the water, right? Like, it would be rather silly to do anything else. And then Quan can just stick this loser onto the spawn, and that's easy enough. I was going to have Guardmech kill this mantis, but I could just as well have another fighter shoot the mantis into Guardmech and then let Guardmech actually shield something. Or wait, I could just use the missile. If I remember I have it. You know how it is. And does it really matter? Probably not. This looks like a nice one. Okay, that's... Alright, let's see here. Is there a limit on the range here? Okay. Alright, I suppose it's a little silly to block with a 2 health mech, but oh man. But I should be fine one way or another at this point. Okay. I don't think I can kill the crab, but I can certainly flip it. Alright, guess we're done here. Huh, wait, did I really... Huh. I thought I could have sworn... I could have sworn I moved fighters, didn't I? Oh well. Anyway, may as well get this done, since obviously I want the core. One way or another. Now I guess I want to be baiting the crab. Should I do like this, see if I can get the hornet and the crab? I don't know. Or both, really. They could both attack the same line of 2. Alright, so let's see here. It's not a this is a problem, and this is a problem. Troublesome. Alright, Alright, there's a lot of ways I could solve things. I'm just not sure what the best... Oh, if I push the crab down here, then it blocks the spawn and finishes that guy off. Which is a pretty strong argument in favor of shooting here with guard mech. I could, I think... Let's see. Okay, so I could have guard mech go like here and shoot... Well, no, wait. I could have carrier go here, put a fighter down, and shoot then have guard mech go around and pop that guy, and then Quan could move up and flip the this hornet. I think that works. Well, that worked out neatly enough. Hopefully it won't matter, but it is a little convenient that engineering hall is in this corner over here. Okay, well that one's being obnoxious. Alright, now... Okay, if I just put this mantis here, then the hornet kills it. Or I could just kill it with the fighter right now, either way. I probably want to flip the crab, because it's, might be able to kill it, but it's easier this way. And then, actually, I should probably shield the airship, shouldn't I? Now, I could just double up on the Hornet and kill it now. Which might be a good idea because it's being an inconvenience and there's going to be 5 Vec next turn. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Let's just get that done. What do we got here? Okay. It'll do for now. Wow, really? Okay. Alright, the crab has to... Actually, the crab needs to be probably flipped and moved, I guess. I'm thinking I'll have Quake Mech flip him and then push... And then have the fighter push it down. And then be glad I don't have the exploding upgrade on the fighters yet. So far, so good. But, you know, fucking Anthill's gonna make me pay for all these easy missions. Alright, now move, probably, something. She might not need it as much now with Hyper, but I don't know. 3 or... I might actually put the move on guard mech. 3's decent for an artillery, but, you know, it always seems like enough until it isn't. That sounded dumb when it came out of my mouth, but hopefully it made sense. Anyway, can this be retracted by... It has to be a mech? Okay, damn. Maybe I can get the Mantis over here. And then, or do I want guard mech here, maybe? I guess it should work. Probably. Alright, that's nice. That's not. Alright, so if guard mech shoots here, the Mantis dies and the Hornet gets out of the way. That would be nice. Quake mech could just flip the crab, but... I suppose I could also... Wacky as it seems, I could put the... I could also shoot this crab onto the spawn, which might be a reasonable idea. I'm gonna... I suppose it would be a good opportunity to also test out if the fighter can, in fact, stop... Okay, it does seem to work with the non-mech. Though in this case, I believe I actually will do this. What a mess. Oh shit, maybe I... No, it's fine. There's still gonna be like 4 Vec next turn. Blocking 1 spawn won't kill anything. Do need to work harder on getting the fatalities, though. Alright, so... These two both need to be moved. Although, this guy can be killed in 1 strike. So, this guy doesn't matter that much. So, I could just kill both these with fighters right now. Hang on, do I just need to get near it, or... Okay, so hypothetically, if I... launched a fighter here, and then moved it over to kill this guy, it would still work? I guess I may as well find out. Though I do need to move, actually. So... No, wait, I wouldn't be able to get where I'm going if I do that. Oh, I could just do this. Now then, I could just flip this guy and then bash him. And then, I don't know, shield this thing maybe. Oh damn, I just realized that if I had managed to do 2 damage to this guy, then their double attacks would in fact blow up the mountain on him. But it's too late for that, so I'll have to just accept this. Still, at least the antenna are dealt with. Antennas, whatever. And that should be enough Vec to actually do the mission, which I will consider a mixed blessing at this time. Alright, so this guy could be... Alright, how do I want to do this? Let's see. Well, really, there's a lot of things I could do. I could have guard mech kill this guy, have a fighter push this guy down, and then have another fighter finish off that Hornet, though. What's the attack order? Okay, no, Hornets first. Actually, I could have the fighter push the crab down, then have Quake Mech push the Hornet into the inactive fighter, and then might be able to launch a new fighter down to finish this guy off. Alright. Should be able to get 1 on the last turn, probably. Unless they're all powerful alphas. Yeah, well, on Island 4 I might have a lot more trouble with this mission objective, but... Who needs XP the most? Oh, right, her. Got it. Not that she gets the full XP from the fighters, but... better than nothing. Yes, yes, all hail the grid. I don't know, maybe I should give him the move. I was thinking about the carrier, but it's been working out pretty well, too. No. Alright, reactor should be doable, I think. Probably. Hopefully. Wow, okay. Everybody's got 2 HP today, I guess. I'm officially not super worried. Alright, so... I mean, nothing too worrisome is happening here, just trying to think what the best way to go about it is. I've only got 2 problems, so I probably should just... Oh, I could have Quake Mech shove this guy into the mountain right now. And then... Well... Oh yeah, I could just kill all 3 Vec this turn. Actually, wait, if I do this, then that's 2 deaths right there. And we can fix Quan's mech later. I mean, I'll want to repair sooner and not later there, just because... I always seem to end up needing to block a spawn with him for some reason, but... Alright. That's annoying, but I can work with it. So, could just flip the crab. And could just kill the... Yeah, I'm probably just going to kill the Alpha Hornet right now, because I don't want to deal with it. Or I could actually just push it to one side. That might make more sense. And then I can repair Quan's mech. Man, I really do like the double piston animation on Quake mech. I mean, there's a lot of unique looking mechs, but there's something stylish about it. Oh, wow. Someone's holding a grudge. Okay, well, there's enough Vec on the field, so I could just push the crab onto this spawn. This one's got a... Oh, wait! So this crab, if I push him down, then this mantis dies. That would be convenient. I could have guard mech kill the hornet, then push this crab down so it kills the mantis instead of anything else, and it's first, so that's fine. And then push the other crab onto the spawn. Actually, I could have him do that and her do more damage to it, I guess? I don't know. Oh, and it'll actually kill the other crab. Wasn't even thinking about that part. Maybe I should stop admitting how much stuff I didn't think about in advance. Man, if Leylite ever watches my videos, he's just going to be shaking his head and sobbing the whole time. Well, okay. Yeah, I knew the VEC roster just wasn't that bad this time around, but... Alright. Now, the moment of truth. Or possibly falsehood. Oh wow, only one spawn to start? I mean, that's fair, this is a potentially rough ride, even if it is only... Although I guess it's gonna spit two things at me, so... It's not... Anyway, like this, maybe? Think that works? Oh! Huh. Totally forgot she was gonna do that, not that it makes a huge matter here. Alright. That one can be ignored for the moment. These two absolutely can't. Now, let's see. I guess if I have Quake Mech push this flying ant here, it would damage the anthill leader. I'm kind of inclined to, Just trying to think if there's any other way I can handle things. I've only got 3 moves, so and I'm not sure I can double solve this turn. So I probably should at least... Yeah, actually that is a pretty strong argument for putting this guy over there. Although I don't want to leave the minion active. That feels counterproductive. But at least then I could, you know, kill the boss next turn, potentially. You know, in theory. It's not great, but... Great. Now I'm going to find myself fussing over whether it's worth eating a grid hit just to get the boss killed. Oh, well, that's nice of him. Alright, so that's annoying. But let me see here. Problems. 1, 2, and 3 problems plus a boss. I think if I play this cleverly, I can probably do something of... Or moderately cleverly. Don't ask me to do any miracles here. I can probably, Let's see. It amuses me to think I could have Quake Mech just shove this guy up here and have them hit each other, but... So I could... Let's see. I don't think I could... Alright, 1, 2, 3. So, let's see, I could... Guard mech cannot reach this guy, so I probably need a fighter to kill the boss, which I will almost certainly do on general principle. I mean, having Quake Mech push this guy up to face the other ant would be a way to at least get a kill with Quake Mech. Then I could have, and I could have this guy shoot that, Yeah, okay. This should work. And as long as I get out relatively unscathed, nothing else matters. Fuck you, you anthill piece of shit. I haven't forgotten last time. Next turn is still gonna suck. It really is. But at least, you know, there won't be 2 more ants every damn turn. That sucks. That sucks. That doesn't suck, actually. Okay, wow, is that only 3 problems? Not bad, considering. Alright, so I could just have this fighter do this guy right now. I could have guard mech kill the Scion and solve the Hornet right now. So, if I can manage it, it might be worth just trying to think if there's a way I can spare a unit to shove something onto a spawn. Okay, if guard mech does this, then, well, and Quake Mech could push this guy down, or I could have a fighter do it. Or I could have Quake Mech push this ant down and have a fighter go shoot the mantis, which might make more sense. Oh wow, maxed already? Huh. I'm almost surprised I even kept that skill active. Alright, next turn, still a little hairy, I guess, but... Zero problems, 1 problem, 2 problem, 3 problem, 4 problem. Okay. Now, I was going to say if I push this Hornet over here, then it kills the ant for me. Of course, this made that an issue, but I could have a fighter kill this and a fighter kill that, and then push the Hornet over here. Or I could have guard mech kill this, which would make it a little easier to get the Hornet where I want it. Yeah, okay, Hornet goes before the ant, so I can just do this. And then it doesn't matter what Quake Mech does. Well, that all went pretty smoothly. Anger isn't my favorite skill, but it's not bad. Oh, fancy. Not that... Excuse me. Not that I'm super worried about damaging things by accident with this squad. Actually, wait. Is that even possible? Because direct damage from attacks only, let me think here. Carrier mech doesn't do direct damage with any attacks, unless the explosion counts as an attack from the carrier mech, which I doubt. Guard mech can no longer damage... Well, no, wait. Can only damage enemies, can never damage a building, and Quake mech doesn't damage anything nor needs to. So yeah, I simply don't need her, and that's annoying. I guess I'll hang on to her for a bit and buy 3 cores. And I'm probably just going to take +3 piercing, because being able to shoot through more things and flip more enemies potentially is going to be very helpful. Alright, thank you for watching, and join me next time for part 3.